Hey everyone, welcome to the Villages, Florida. This is my house. This is my super dialed in garage. If you're like me, you want everything to be dialed in around your house. And well, come on to the side of the house here and let me show you what we're working with. I have to admit, I spent money on this sidewalk and my dead landscaping that I've got to redo just to keep the garbage can out of my garage. Those garage people can probably relate. I don't want garbage cans in it. I had to figure out a way to hide it. And so these trees theoretically should grow and hide everything, and they all died from the frost. So I'm gonna have to redo this. But I put this sidewalk in to keep the atrocities away from my cool stuff in the garage. So here's what we're working with. U-line garbage can is not looking so good, Wyatt. I think we got some work to do here today. So I'm gonna show you how I would dial in using all these amazing products that I use to wash my car, this stink fest here. Let me get set up here real fast. This is the OG high flow pressure washing solution that clearly is a bit more than what we need to wash the garbage can. I'm gonna switch to a 25-degree tip so that way I have a little bit more pressure. I might even get out the nuke nozzle and really hammer down on this thing, but we'll see how it goes. Here's my plan. Touchless is the pre-wash. We're gonna do that first, and I'm gonna do a roughly 2.5 to maybe 3% dilution, a little bit more aggressive than I would use to wash my car. Then I'm gonna follow with Surfex HD, which is a degreaser. It's a all-purpose cleaner. I'm not sure what dilution we're gonna do here. We're gonna figure that out here in a second. And then I'm gonna follow, when I do the scrubbing, I'm gonna do Decon soap. I think it's a little much, but I'm gonna do these 3 different products and 3 different foam cannons, and we're gonna get this thing super shiny. After I'm done, I'm gonna do a product called Bilt Hammer Touch On, which you can get at my friends at Detailed Image. So touchless, Surfex, Decon, you can get at OG. Same thing with all the other tools in the pressure washing, but Touch On you can get at Detailed Image. They're stocking it for us. I have a little AccuPore to measure. This is what I call the nuke nozzle. This is an aeration nozzle, which will give us more pressure, effective pressure on our pressure washer. These are coming soon to the store. And then I've got a couple of brushes. I've got a Fender brush here from Detail Factory. I've got a tire brush, and I've got a race glaze, detail type brush. And so we're gonna use these tools to do the job. So on my pressure washer system, we have a calculator on the OG website, but on my pressure washer system, I need 382 milliliters in a 1 liter, 1,000 milliliter solution to get a 2% panel impact ratio. So I'm gonna go around, let's say 450. Since I can't hurt anything, it's just plastic. We're gonna use a couple of bucks worth of product here. I don't use this very much, but this is a environmentally friendly, water-based, all-purpose cleaner degreaser. I tell you what, let's go nuclear on this thing. Let's just go straight. Should be about a 10% dilution or so when I run this straight in my foam cannon. I won't need a lot. I'll probably end up dumping some of that back in. And then Decon soap. This will be our contact wash. Again, I understand all of this is completely unnecessary, but it's fun. We're gonna get our garbage can dialed. So this is OG Decon soap, which we would use to strip waxes and sealants and kind of set it up to polish. We're obviously not gonna polish the garbage can, but we do want our Touch On to last and work. And so I'm gonna put 150 milliliters of soap using our Press-All squeeze bottle dispenser, which is awesome. And so that's about 5 ounces of soap, which is quite a bit. Okay, let's get our buckets set up. I don't think we're gonna need 2 buckets to do this, but I do need to fill up my foam cannons. And then I'm probably gonna need some soap for my brushes. So let's put a few ounces of Decon soap in our bucket. Every good crazy garage person needs 2 buckets to wash their garbage can. We fill these guys up. Again, this is my first time washing a garbage can in a long time. And so I'm gonna pre-wash first. I say we do the exterior, and then we'll do the interior. and then we'll do the degreaser, and then we'll use the Nuke nozzle to really pressure wash it off. And then we'll do the final cleaning. So hopefully most of the gunk and funk will be out of it before I actually have to contact and touch it. I'm really interested to see how much this will do without me touching the darn thing. So the product is called Touchless. So meaning it's not completely touchless. Yeah, you do need to touch the product or touch the car to get the best result, but you have to touch it a lot less because this will do a really good job at cleaning. This kind of stuff makes me happy. The next project I need to execute on is cleaning my forklift. I've had that on my list for a long time. I want to clean, polish, and coat my forklift. So dwell time, let that sit for about 5 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes, so let's do our initial surface cleaning. I mean, any rational human would just stop right there, call it a day. But we're not rational, we're obsessed. It's a different breed. All right, let's do the inside. It kind of smells a little bit too. There's a little laundry detergent in there, a little laundry detergent left over. I don't know if my all-purpose cleaner is going to be necessary, but we got it. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, this is great. Should have done this a long time ago. This makes me want to find a higher-end garbage can. Okay, now I think, try not to hit my cabinets here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a bit much. Just shooting water everywhere. I really should be doing this out in the driveway. Wouldn't that be a smarter move? I gotta develop my garbage cleaning process. Okay, now let's hit it with some all-purpose. Get this thing like 95% clean without even having to touch anything. It's gonna be great. So I think I'm gonna let this sit a little bit longer. Let it work its magic. Good. So when you have a pressure washer and have a 25-degree nozzle or 40-degree nozzle, I'm getting about 1,000 psi on my electric pressure washer the way I have it set up. But if I put this guy on here, check this out. Turns it into a nuke, which is pretty cool. So let's stand back here and let's get the bottom of this thing. Oh yeah. That's freaking cool. I don't have to touch squat. Let's go. All that funk will fall in the Swiss tracks. I'll wait for the Swiss tracks to dry and then I'll just vacuum it up. Okay, let's do the final contact wash with some OG Decon soap. So this we won't need to let sit. This is a relatively pH neutral soap that we're going to use to clean it. So I say let's clean the inside first and then we'll do the outside. This seems like a reasonable way to do it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Smells nice and fresh in here. I don't care who you are or what level you gotten in life. Sometimes it's worthwhile to just climb into your garbage can and clean it out. Actually, this might be the only tool I need for this thing. You guys question your life decisions here? You're videoing a guy cleaning his garbage can out? This is great. Dang, that's clean, man. Okay, let me clean out this side. I like cleaning with this Nuke, man. This Nuke nozzle's freaking cool. Yeah, this is gonna be even more dialed than I thought. You know, if it was just me, I probably would never need to clean it. But when you got a family, like all of us in suburbia tend to have, this is part of a necessity in life. If I was doing this in the middle of the driveway, I would just use the higher pressure, but it's easier to just do it like this. All right, it's ready for some touch on. All right, final step. Let's make our touch on here. So we're gonna take this little tube, peel this off if we can. My hands are all super slick. If my hands weren't so slick, you can just pull this right off, no problem. But I've got 15 different types of soap on me. So this is a water-activated, hydrophobic soap solution that you will get some hydrophobics and will help make our next wash a little bit easier to deal with. We're gonna cover the whole surface of the garbage can and then we're gonna rinse it off. Okay, I don't think you need to let it sit. I think we can spray it right off. Look at that water behavior, look at this. Look at the beading, that's cool. And we can also do a quick little blow dry here. For those of you that are not car people, this is a Ego leaf blower. This is the Ego 880, which is my favorite. And then Ego sells a stubby nozzle, which is great for applications like this, where you want to blow dry your car or anything else where you needed a stubby nozzle. Use a little bit of Accessgarage drying aid here. See, I still got a little bit of polish residue left over here from polished bacon in the sun. Let's see if I can get that off. They're inside looking. Man, it's pretty sharp. Let's do a final little touch. I got an idea. Do a final little OG Essence, a leather and pine scent here. So that way I can't grip anything with all the soap. Couple little Essence. Get it at your ObsessedGarage.com store right now. There we go, bros. That's cool. Only took me an hour and a half. Clean my garbage can. All right, conclusion is my Uline garbage can is now dialed in. I do this once a year and we're looking good. So we did, just to recap, we did touchless, then Surfex HD, then did a contact wash with OG Decon soap, topped it with Touch On, which gives us a nice little protective hydrophobic layer. And then I used Drying Aid to kind of do the final wipe down. And we got us a dialed in Uline garbage can. Let me know in the comments, is there a higher end garbage that I should be considering? Because if we're gonna take care of it this way, maybe there's a really nice looking fancy, $1,000 garbage can that I should be looking for. Anyway, hope this was a fun one for you. It was fun for me. And I feel good that my garbage can that doesn't stay in my garage is dialed. If you have to keep it in your garage, I'd be doing this once a month. So anyway, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. Yeah. This is a weird one, but it was fun. See you soon. Looks good. I need to do that to my water treatment now.